Hi everyone. It's been a while. This is my first video in like a month, so this video is going to be about my favorite bands because I said I'd make a video about that. So to start it off, my favorite band of all time, and I know that I have 20% battery. Let's plug in my phone. I can't find the thing. There. Anyway, sorry about that. So this is my favorite band album by my favorite band, The Doors. They've been my favorite band since like 2005 ish. I kind of stopped listening to them for a while and then kind of picked it up again recently because I started reading Jim Morrison's poetry. Yeah. Some people will say that I'm obsessed with them, and I agree. Next up, these are in no order at all. I'm just pulling random CDs from my bed that I have on my bed that I pulled from my CD, cassette, and record collection. This one is American Idiot by Green Day. I've been listening to Green Day for like as long as I could remember. Like I liked them way before I even heard The Doors. Original right here. This is yeah. Next, we have I didn't know they produced that. Never mind. Next, we have Spend the Night by the Donnas. The Donnas have been one of my favorite bands for, like, ever. Like, when I was 5, a lot of music happened when I was 5, because that's when I started interpreting music and started, like, really listening to music. I wasn't a big music listener as, like, a little kid. I was too busy learning how to talk to myself, because I had no friends. Anyway, so this, like, in 2005, my dad made me this CD that has a bunch of songs on it by my favorite bands, and the Donnas were one of them. Take It Off was the song on that, a song I probably shouldn't have been listening to as a 5-year-old kid, but you know what? Nobody cares. Next, we have License to Ill by the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys are one of my favorite bands because they kind of pioneered a genre. They combined it like rock and rap into one and made it something. Interesting fun fact about this. I know the words to almost every single song on this album. Now, next album we have is Van Halen's 1984. Again, I listened to them a lot growing up because it was just there. My parents, I got a lot of my favorite bands from my parents because they like them as well. Van Halen I like because Eddie Van Halen's a really good guitar player. And I like them enough to the point where I have a poster of them. Or not of them, but a band poster that says Van Halen on it. It's from their album 5150. Next, Never Mind the Bollocks, here's the Sex Pistols. I like this album because I'm a big fan of punk rock. And this was the first punk rock album early punk rock album I kind of pulled, so. I also like the Ramones, too. That's another punk rock band. Interesting fact, I can do a spot on Sid Vicious, no, not Sid Vicious, well, Sid Vicious, too, I can do an impression of him. The lead singer of the Sex Pistols, I can do a spot on impression. It's more of a joking impression, but it sounds like them a lot. Hint to it, sing in a British accent. Really bad one. Like a really bad British accent. And sing. That's essentially it. How I do it. This is Badlands by Halsey. I don't really know. Like, Halsey's just awesome. That's the only reason why I like her. I like her music. That's it. She's awesome. I'm going to see Halsey in concert. in October. I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll make a video about that when it's over. Next we have another band I've seen in concert. We have Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick's live at Budokan. I saw them almost a year ago, actually, September 10th of last year. So that's a year and 10 days. But yeah, I've seen them in concert, and again, they're an awesome band. I grew up listening to them. They're another band that was on the CD my dad made for me. Still have that CD. I listen to it sometimes. Oh, here. Now we're going on to records. Yay! I got a lot of records. First record, a band that I think is impossible to hate. Abbey Road by the Beatles. This, believe it or not, is the original record from the 60s. I'll actually show you this because it's really cool. You can tell. I'm not gonna take it out, but yeah, this is it. Like I said, it's impossible to hate the Beatles. They have something for everyone. Yeah. I'll put the record back in there later. Next we have Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll. Now, this record is one of my favorites because Joan Jett's one of my favorites. Yeah. When was the first time I heard Joan Jett? I don't remember. But I saw her in concert. Same time I saw Cheap Trick, they were touring together. And that was an awesome concert. Next, we have Death of a Bachelor by Panic! At the Disco. Panic! At the Disco is an awesome band as well. I saw them in concert last February. That's it. Oh, and I have like I said, I have a book. I didn't say that, but I have a book too because I don't have a CD by them. But this book was written by Cherie Currie, the lead singer of the Runaways, another one of my favorite bands. They were rock and roll pioneers. If you don't know who they are, they were the first all-female rock band. They were formed by Joan Jett, and yeah. That's all the bands that I have here, but I have a lot more. I'll just list some of them. Janis Joplin, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, Pink Floyd. I have a poster as well. I like music. I have a wide range of genres I listen to. Like, I listen to Bob Marley, so that's reggae, I'll pretty much listen to anything. Yeah, mostly everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna end this video. This was awesome. Hopefully I can make another video soon, I really do. But with school starting up, I'm not sure when I'll be able to make one. But, until then, have a great rest of your weekend, and enjoy this one. Bye.